What's going on, everyone? I'm back with another video. This is the long-awaited video you guys have been asking for. My 3-point playmaker build. Now, you see I'm a silver. Got the little silver rating under my name. I was a gold. It was a precious time, but I lost it because I'm a bum and I like to play with randoms. But that is the past. This build, I created it based on the playsharps from 2K19, the playsharp I had and many others had. That was one of my favorite builds ever. That game was just so fun. The dribbling was smooth. I often think back to that game because it was a better time. And now I wake up every day and I hit the my court just trying every sig I could possibly try to find combos that are as smooth as that game, and it's just not going to happen. I know I'm just waking up every day just to endure failure once again, trying to find smooth combos. But I can't dread on that for too long. You guys like my pizza shirt? I picked it up for the event, the Pizza Hut event. It's pretty nice. I mean, look at that slice of pizza on my shirt. That looks delicious. To be honest, I haven't had Pizza Hut in a long time. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm talking too much now, but let's get on with the video. Straight to it. I'm gonna show you guys my 3-point playmaker build, the 6'5" one you guys have been asking for. Here it is. So, this is the build. I'm gonna make it from scratch for you, then I'm gonna show you a few other versions. Same way I did last time with the playmakers, but it's not gonna be nearly as long. Don't worry about that. But I'm gonna get straight to the point. If you just want to see my player, the one that I use all the time, I'm gonna show it to you guys right here. So point guard, we're going 6'5", not 6'4", not 6'6". We're going 6'5". Now, the reason I didn't go 6'4" is simple. 6'4" gets Kyrie dribble style, and that is a really nice dribble style. I wish I got it on my 6'5". But 6'5", I unlock a lot of animations that I don't know. I like them more than the Kyrie dribble style, and I think I'd prefer sacrificing the Kyrie dribble style for the swing jump shots, not the small guard jump shots. I really like some of the bases that the 6'5s to 6'9s get, like the T-Mag base and stuff. Those are just insane. They allow me to shoot so well. And that's a big reason I wanted to go 6'5", because I didn't want small guard bases. I wanted swing bases. So I went 6'5", lowest weight, and I went 7-foot wingspan on my player. Did I go 7 foot or 7'1"? No, 7 foot. 7-foot wingspan. So now we're here. Driving layup. This is going up to a 75. Driving dunk is going up to a 55. Stand dunk is going up to a 45. Mid range, I believe it's up to like a 74, but we'll put it to 74 for now. 3-point shot is up to an 89. You could go 90 if you wanted the blinders on gold. And looking back, you could, but I'll show you a few different ways I'd make the player anyways. But if I had to go back and redo it, but I'm gonna show you my exact build, which is 89 3-pointer. Free throw, I believe, was an 81. Pass accuracy was an 89. Now you can easily put this to a 77 and unlock a lot more stats in other areas, but I went 89 on my player, so that's what I'm showing you guys. Well, I only went up to 95. This was another big reason for me to go with the 6'5" over, say, the 6'6", for example, is I wanted handles for days on Hall of Fame, and you don't get that with the 6'6", but I don't even know if handles for days is 100% necessary on Hall of Fame. I don't know the actual stats behind it, how much it helps you or how much it doesn't, but that's what I did on my player, and I'm just going to show you exactly what I did. My defense looks exactly like this. I have a little bit of interior, a little bit of steal, a little bit of defensive rebound. Speed's an 86, acceleration to 73. Strength is a 50 for the silver clamps. I've advocated for that many times before, and I will continue to advocate for that. Something's wrong because I didn't get my 99 stamina. It's the free throw. I only have 80 free throw on my build. There it is. This is my exact player. If you want my player, this is it. There you go. You can leave right now. You can click off the video, be done with it. This is the player. You can go make it. I would advise that you don't do that because I'm going to go over, I think, 2 more builds that I think might actually be better than my player, and I'm going to explain to you why. After playing with this build for a long time now, I'm going to explain to you what I would change to try and help you guys out so you're not wasting VC. But yeah, you can leave right now if this is all you guys wanted. This is the build right here. I'm going to do this just to save it, and you're going to see I get the build name 3-point playmaker. There it is, 3-point playmaker. So we're going to back out of this now. I'm going to show you this one next. This is how I'd probably recreate the 6'5" if I had to right now. I think the steal is not worth it. The steal at 60, I get Interceptor on Bronze. I don't think Bronze Interceptor with a 60 steal is worth it, even with my long arms. My guy doesn't react for passes well enough. I mean, I'll be standing right in front of the person receiving the pass or perfectly in the middle of the passing lane, and I don't get the steals very often. Like, I have to time it so perfectly, and in the heat of the game, it's hard to get that perfect timing. So I would advocate for going down to 45 steal if you're gonna go with 60, because I don't think the 60 is worth it on this kind of player. I just don't. Maybe a big man might be better, but not on this player. The offensive rebound, I'd go to 60. On my other player, I had 61 defensive rebound. I think it's better to go 60 offensive, and then you get a little bit of defensive anyways, and you still get your rebound chaser on Bronze. I think rebound chaser on Bronze is really important on this player, because if you're playing ones and you get a stop on the inside, you want to be able to get your own board. If you're playing any game mode really and you get a stop on the inside, which that interior defense helps you get those stops on the inside, you're going to get the board with, or you have a better chance of getting the board with the Bronze rebound chaser. Now this build doesn't have the interior defense, which could be a problem, could not be, don't know. Honestly, this is the better version of the 6'5", I think, but I'm going to show you an even different version that I think is probably just objectively better. But yeah, speed of ball is 88. That's another reason I went with a 6'5". 6'6s don't get 88 speed ball, and at 88 speed ball you get Kobe dribble style. For me, when I first created my player, the Kobe dribble style was a big thing. I thought Kobe dribble style was going to be like the dribble style I used for sure, because it has a pretty quick same ball hand speed boost, whereas a lot of the other dribble styles don't have that. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't use the Kobe dribble style very often. I used it for a bit, but I found that I wasn't able to combo as smoothly as some of the other ones, and I didn't like some of the left stick movements I was getting with the Kobe dribble style compared to some of the other ones. So I honestly don't even utilize the dribble styles with the 88 speed ball, which sucks because I made my player already, and I'm too broke to spend money on another player. But yeah, that's it. I went with this for the 95 ball handle. I went with the 65 for the 95 ball handle. Handles for days in Hall of Fame is nice, but I don't know if there's a big difference from handles for days Hall of Fame and handles for days gold. So I don't know. It's something that I can't really help you guys out with. If you guys learn any stats on handles for days on different levels and how much it actually helps you, please let me know. Give me a link. Let me know in the comments. Just whatever you got to do. It'll help me out. The shooting, I'm not going to talk about the shooting really much. I think 89 3-point shots more than enough to shoot consistently in this game, especially once you hit one or two shots. I don't remember what it is. Green machine activates, and then you just keep hitting shots really easily as long as you take smart shots. And once you get takeover, I mean, I pull up from behind half court with takeover. So if you have takeover, you can shoot basically anywhere in the half court, and you have good green potential. It really is good. Now this build compared to the other one has better driving dunk. 65 over 55 doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. You get a lot more animations at 65, and I think you'll dunk a little more consistently. My player at 55, I'll dunk fast breaks, which is nice. That's the only reason I even wanted 55 driving dunk, or else I would have put it to 0. Is that the layup are really powerful in this game, but I find on fast breaks, sometimes I get chase down blocked. I think chase downs are pretty good in this game. I don't think they're broken or I don't think they're overpowered or shit. I think they're pretty balanced. And in a fast break situation, if someone's on your back, yeah, you might get blocked. So that's why I like the 55 driving dunk. 65 though, you'll be able to dunk in the half court more often. 55, you probably won't dunk in the half court as much unless you're wide open, maybe playing 2s or 1s. And even then, if I'm tired, I won't dunk. I'm not even talking about blinking. I'm just talking about a little bit tired. I still won't dunk sometimes. Standing dunk at 45, I just think it's cheap and it's nice to have. Stand dunks are really good in this game. If you're moving even a little bit under the net and you have a little bit of driving dunk rating, a little bit of stand dunk rating, you'll trigger a stand dunk animation with your drive dunk rating, and it's so hard to block. Like, you're not going to block them. And then obviously I've advocated for this many times. 80 driving layup is just better than 75 because you get Hall of Fame Pro Touch at 80 and Float Game and Scooper on gold, which I think those are the two best layup badges for small guards. I have 75 on my current player, and it's good. I just got it up to 75 because I just hit 96 overall. And I think I finish a lot more consistently now than I did when it was obviously at like a 50, for example. But I've used 80 on a lot of my players, and 80 is just so good. It's so like unmatched. Perimeter doesn't change for my other player, and the physicals are exactly the same. So if you really want the 6'5 player, I'd consider making it like this. But I also want to show you a new version of the build now that I was playing around with the builder a little bit before I made this video, because I wanted to make sure I gave you guys all the info I could before I made this video. And that's why I was hoping I would have my SIGs down so I could really guarantee you guys what I use, but I honestly don't. So I don't want to lie to you guys. I don't have my SIGs down 100%. I do change them up from time to time. So now, this is the next build I want to show you. I think this one's really good. I really do. This is a 6-6 version of the build. Now, when I first created my player, I didn't look at the 6-6 version of the build because, like I said, I wanted handles for days in Hall of Fame and I wanted the 88 speed with ball. Looking back, I don't care about the 88 speed with ball. I still get my gold, speed booster, and hyperdrive. Those are 2 big badges for me, and I get them both. I don't think you'll notice the 5 speed with ball. I really don't. But if you do think you're gonna notice it, you could buy passing and ball handling boosts, and you'll boost that. But yeah, I don't think you'll notice it. And then the only thing I'm not sure about is the handles for days. Like I said, if you hear anything about it, let me know. But the speed with ball, I don't think is necessary. Unless, again, if you want Kobe triple style, then yeah, go for the 6'5" or even a 6'4" player. But then it's just a different player than me. Do your own thing at that point. But if you want this kind of player, I think the 6'6" is definitely viable. I'd consider making this probably if I had to make another player. That like another player that was along the same lines as this player, I would probably make this, because you could see on this player, I had all the same stats as the player I just showed you guys, the 6'5", and I still have 4 potential overall remaining. Like 4 potential overall remaining in this situation is a lot. I can upgrade a lot of things now, so I'm gonna show you basically everything I could do with this. I said on the other player, don't go up on the steal because I didn't think 60 was worth it. And I still stand by that. I don't think 60 on a small guard like this is gonna, or not a small guard, but 6'5", on a guard, I don't think the 60 is gonna work. I think it's just too little. You'll get some interceptions. I'm not saying you won't get interceptions. You'll notice it compared to not having it, but I don't think it's worth the badge points. I think you're better, but I don't think it's worth the attribute points. I think you'd rather put those on other stats. On the 6'6" though, I mean, you can get your steal up to 85. That is really good. I mean, I have 85 on a lot of my players because I think 85 is such a sweet spot. All of the steel badges on silver, oh, it's so strong. And then the 6'10" wingspan on this player too. I think this is really, really solid. Now at this point, you could see you're definitely looking at more of a meta style build here. Someone that could kind of do a bit of everything. And I still have a little bit of attribute points too. I think I can, what can I get up? I thought I could get something up. Maybe it's my free throw. Yeah, I can get my free throw up to an 80. So like, this is a little bit more closer to a meta build here, but I think this is a really good build. If you're looking for something that plays similarly to the way you see me play my videos, but just better, then this is probably going to be able to do it pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. So this is a good one right here, and I would definitely say consider making this. Now, you could also take this if you don't care about the steal. Like I said, if you are someone that plays conservative defense and you're not going to go for the steals anyways, yeah, you can keep the steals off and put it somewhere else. Like you can put your driving dunk up to a 75. 75 is a great threshold. You unlock a lot of good animations at 75. You can go even higher to 84, but then I think you're really getting out of the idea of this playsharp build. So I wouldn't do that. It feels a little weird to me, but you could do that. And then you could pop your vertical up to say a 72. You get your aerial wizard on gold, you get your posterizer. It's pretty good, actually. It's pretty cool. And from here, let's see, could you get, no, you can't get the steal. I was gonna say, if you can get the 60 steal on top of that, that'd be pretty nice. You can't, but it's still pretty solid. You could go 86 for the workhorse on gold. I don't think workhorse is that important if you're a small guard, unless you have steal upgraded, because it will help you pick up those loose balls if you poke the ball out. I mean, with this last little bit, I mean, you could put staying up to a 65 if you want, or even a 70. Wow, that's pretty crazy if you ask me. That at this point, you have really good finishing, really good shooting, really good playmaking, and really good defending. I mean, this is a really solid player right here. So if you want something similar to my player, but just better, this is definitely an option. The last one I want to show you, it's another 6'6". It's very similar. This is if you actually want that playmaking sharpshooter name, like 2K19. And I wish I knew about this player beforehand. I was looking at 6'5" so intensely that I forgot to check for the 6'6s. But yeah, I mean, I think this build is really solid as well. Now, the thing with this build, obviously you're going to see right away that's different, is look how high the mid-range is. You have a 90 mid-range. Now, if you want the playmaking sharpshooter name, you need to have, actually this build, because you're going only 88 3-pointer, not 89, you can actually come over here, put that wingspan up by 1. And yeah, you don't lose anything on 3-pointer and you keep everything the same. Plus, you just got a little bit longer arms, so it'll help on defense. And I think it'll help on dunking too. I'm not 100% sure about that, but sure. Physicals are exactly the same as the rest of the players. Defense is also the same. You have the interior, the rebounding, the perimeter. I think this is really solid defense. Plus, you're a little taller with a little bit longer wingspan than my 6'5" player. So I play really good defense on my 6'5" player. You'll play even better defense on this player. The dribbling is exactly the same as I just showed you. Obviously, the mid-range is much better on this player. You're going to be lights out from the mid-range. But the finishing is better too. You have an 80 driving lip and a 70 driving dunk. So 70 driving dunk, you're going to get your good dunk animations in the 65 area. You have a few really good dunk animations at 65 driving dunk. But then you have 70 driving dunk too, so you can get alley-oop packages just if you want to be fun, if you want to catch some alley-oops, if you have people that are going to send them to you. You also have park dunk packages, which at a comp level you're never going to use. But if you just like to have fun in park, if you're a content creator like myself, I mean, I think park dunks are cool to have for sure. Plus, playsharps back in the day, I'm pretty sure got park dunks. If not, it was playmakers, but it's not uncommon for guards with mediocre finishing to have park dunks. They're just cool. So this is another version I would definitely consider making because it's really good. Now, if you want, you could drop this dunking down to a 55, keep it the same way it was in the other players, because I mean, you still have the laying up. The dunking is more of a luxury, I would say, because layups are probably more efficient in traffic this year over other kinds of things. And you can put the steal up to a 60 if you really wanted to. I said I don't think it's that worth it. So yeah, you kind of have an idea of the different kinds of players now. You can go this player with the playmaking sharpshooter name, which is really cool. And then you can go less steal, but still really good defense. Everything else stays the same, and you have more driving dunk than my 6'5". Or you can go with this 6'6" version of the build that has really good dunking, really good defense. Like it can just do everything. So yeah, I don't know. You guys have all the versions of the build now. You guys can make that decision on your own. You can go 6'6" with more well-rounded stats, better defense, or you can go with a 6'5", exactly like my player. Gonna have a little bit better ball handling, but like probably not noticeable unless you really want that Kobe size, not size up, Kobe dribble style. It's the only reason you're really gonna notice 6'5", I think. The 6'6" will have better dunking or better defense. Basically, those are the two you're kind of trading off. It's either better dunking or better defense. You could go with the mid range but I would say only do that if you want that playmaking sharpshooter name, or else it's probably not that important. I think if you upgrade the mid-range a little bit, you won't actually get anything, like any different names. But you can always experiment. This is a template, guys. Do what you need to do with it. But yeah, the 6'5" is nice because you can get that steal as well, which, like I said, I think conservative defense is the way to go, but it never hurts to have interceptor on silver. You could even go 81 if you want to put the stat somewhere else, but 85 you might as well because you get the other two as well. This will be a little bit more competitive than my player, and you'll probably be able to perform exactly the same way. So yeah, those are the builds I have to show you guys. You guys can make your decision based off of what I showed you, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. I'm gonna show you guys some gameplay now with the 6'5" player. Just want to show off a little more. Now you guys know what stats I'm actually rocking with when I'm playing this game, and you're gonna see how well I'm able to perform with this player. So enjoy the rest of the footage. If you're not gonna watch it, if you just wanted the builds, appreciate you for watching even this far. You can click off now. All I ask is that maybe you leave a like. It helps me out. You could sub if you like the content. I'm gonna have a lot more stuff coming out. But yeah, that's about it. Let's get on to the gameplays. Okay. So originally I planned to put 2 gameplays, but honestly, talking about the build took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna, and I don't really want to cut anything out because I like giving you guys the full info on these build videos. So one gameplay it is. This one's so funny though. This might be one of the shortest park games I've ever played in my life. I think I shoot 100%. And it's just honestly a really good game. So you see off the bat, I just hit that 3. I wasn't even planning on recording at this time, so I didn't even put my first 3, but at this point I had already hit 2 threes, and I hit one before I even started recording. Then I get the ball back here, guy jumps for some reason, hit another 3. That's 3 for 3 already at this point in the game, and now I got takeover. 3 for 3, got takeover. This guy in the purple hair comes up the court. Honestly, we just play like decent defense here. It's nothing crazy. This guy tosses the ball out of bounds. We simply just were covering our guys. It wasn't like we were doing anything crazy, and this guy tosses the ball out of bounds. This guy has finishing takeover. He's in there by himself, takes an easy 2. They end up getting a bucket, but I get the ball back. Now I'm like, okay, let me cook. I'm up by a little bit. Run up the court. De'Aaron Fox crossover. Free 3 again. Now I'm 4 for 4. At this point, I was like, forget clips. Let's just go perfect game. See if I can get 7 for 7. That guy shoots that shot. That was honestly a nice shot. I wasn't expecting him to pull that. Now I get the ball and I'm feeling myself, thinking, okay, I'm just gonna come up here at a nice 3. I almost lose the ball, but teammate recovers it. He's over for 3. Luckily, he missed because I want the points this game. They are out for what should have been an easy 2, but my build just got the defense. Come in, hit him with another De'Aaron Fox cross. Easy 3. The De'Aaron Fox cross is low-key really nice at grabbing people. I get in front of people a lot. I'm able to shoot from right in front of them pretty often. I get the board. I get the ball back again. Another De'Aaron Fox cross. I tried to do the Pro 4 spin, didn't get it. And I end up shooting that shot from all the way out there. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you have takeover, you can basically shoot any shot in the half court. And you can even shoot those shots past half court because of just how strong takeover is. That was honestly a beautiful dunk. And 1 from almost the free throw line. That was pretty crazy. But can you believe after having a game like this, I have 18 points. I'm absolutely dropping these guys off. And this guy decides, sure, let me go take it inside with my takeover for a little dunk. No, why let the guy that's 6 for 6 carrying the whole game? Why let him take the game-winning 3? I wanted to pull up some crazy shot from half or something, but no, he decides to take that shot. Honestly, it's all good. That guy was actually pretty good. I ended up streaking with him for like 15 games on the randoms 3v3 court on the theater. This other guy too with the spacesuit, they're both pretty cool guys, playing their role properly. We honestly played really well together. We ended up streaking for like 15 or 16 games. And I know that because I had bought 20 boosts for shooting and I ended up with like 3 or 4 boosts left by the end of the game. And that obviously doesn't count our loss because we lost the last game we played. So I believe we lost our 17th game or 16th game. But yeah, pretty crazy streak. I'm only showing the one gameplay because that's all I got time for. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you end up making this build or if you end up using it. Let me know if you guys like the build. Next video is going to be more gameplay, less talking. I don't love these videos, but I don't mind them. I like to inform you guys, and that's just the kind of person I am. But I do like just creating some entertaining gameplays for you guys as well. So next video will be a regular gameplay video once again. Hope you guys all enjoy. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a beautiful day.